From right field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Chicago White Sox. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
Hey, back in the city, and hey, now you see it, now you don't. Spend some money, make it back.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Getting the nod in this one, Shane Smith. What's the word on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
That one way inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. No question about this one. It's out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Really impressive hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Digging in, Gunnar Henderson, 0-1. Henderson with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Ball, that's outside.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball.
Mountcastle matched a homer in his last game. Swings and misses. 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. That's smacked on a line to center. 2 down. So up next, Taylor Ward.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
2 down, nobody on. And that one inside and it hit him. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. There's a swing and a miss. Quick move to first. Ward back on a dive. The 0-1. Hard hit left side. Throws to first. Inning over. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now 1-0.
Wait a minute. Let's get back to business. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I can make a big man do the running man. I can make a poor man do the money dance. I just told the label that I need 100 bands.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit. Outside low, ball one. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one hops against the fence into second, and he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Benintendi up here. Went deep in the ball game last night. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Man at second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He's been successful finding ways to get on base, and that's not easy for rookies to do. His career is off to a good start. That's what you want to see from one of your top prospects.
The next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. Montgomery at second with 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So up now for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Good eye right there. And now 2 and 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. He fouls it off. Will do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Got him walking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. White Sox strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Back here on the south side and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That one fouled off. Deal 1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That was pretty nasty.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So digging in, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. And that one almost hit him. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Orioles held in check there. They lead it 1-0. Here on the south side. So up now for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin.
There it was 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count. Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle it a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high. No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Everson Pereira, batting with one down, takes a strike. And a base hit. And a man aboard.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score and then tie it.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Man at second. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 2. Tied up here in the early going. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Vargas in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That's down. That's a ball.
Chop back up the middle. Henderson whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Tyler O'Neill, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Check swing went around. 0-1. Foul ball there. And that skips in the dirt. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-1.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
One down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And that's outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
These guys look to be pressing at the plate a bit. They're swinging at pitches that are clearly balls, just trying to make something happen. The best approach is that relaxed approach.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So up now for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Benintendi,
that missed. That's
next
a ball.
to hit, takes ball 1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ball.
Benintendi with some impressive production lately. This one in the air, center field. Cowser should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the White Sox.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Munetaka Murakami. And that's fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Lifted in the air down the left side. Henderson settles underneath it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the White Sox. Center fielder.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna.
Ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 2nd game of the series.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it and brings it in. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 3 innings complete. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Tap foul at the plate. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Let's go, Shane.
And a 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
And now the DH, Jeremiah Jackson. 0 for 1 so far. And that is out of play. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Cut on and missed, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that's down and away. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Bottom of the 4th, so up now for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
To second, but he beats the throw. Safe. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground, right side, Mountcastle takes it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to 3rd, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Derek Hill digs in now. One away with a runner at 3rd. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball still 0-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. That's an out, but the go-ahead run comes across. Here's Corey Lee. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
That's low. That's a ball.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, so he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the White Sox 3 and the Orioles 2. Back at right field and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. This one in the air, center field. Acuna drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever, more than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
Ball.
The Orioles trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through that one.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Grounds one to short. Montgomery whips it to first. And O'Neill is retired. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Miguel Vargas steps to the... Oh, look at the stop. To first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Nope. Ball. Hut.
Swing and a ball popped up. Westberg has a beat on it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So now it's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. And it's fouled away. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 0-2 now. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. The White Sox leave 1, but they're up 3-2. Here on the south side, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Jackson Holliday will hit next.
Second baseman Jackson Holliday.
And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Sir Anthony Dominguez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Newcomb also throwing. 95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating.
White Sox going with a new arm, number 62. This is his 3rd time out this year. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a swing and a miss. In the air to left center, Pereira on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Ryan Mountcastle.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That one fouled hard the other way.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Gets it to first. That is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 3-2.
Got summer camps up in Vegas. We went from living just nameless to people saying we famous. The mission was never aimless. I'm showing them what the
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Aiken.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the dirt, ball one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward sizing it up. One away.
Up next for the White Sox.
Brooks Baldwin now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Ha!
And he lays down a bunt. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And the runner holds. The 1-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Way out front for strike 2. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Stays alive. Baldwin, the base runner at first with 1 out. And he hits a ground ball right side. Has some trouble with it. Beats him to first. And they do get the out. Now it's the right fielder, Derek Hill. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate.
Play made, that ends the inning. So 1 left for the White Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back at right field. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now at the plate, Jeremiah Jackson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Vargas tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Now the White Sox. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 down, nobody on. That clips the zone. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Dominguez checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
Up next for the Orioles.
First and second, 2 outs. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Tap foul at the plate. The White Sox holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 on, 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Inning over. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
1-2 now. Ground ball right side. Holiday to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman, Miguel.
So back to the top of the order. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one.
Back one.
That one almost
That's
got
inside.
him.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Outside.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air out to center. And it falls. And that's a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle
that's
for
inside.
him.
Montgomery stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Foul ball. And the 0-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the White Sox.
And here's the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. Smoked on the ground a second. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. White Sox strand a couple, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sean Newcomb. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul. And 1-2. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
And now Jackson Holliday. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
The White Sox trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. There's a strike. Outside. Now 1-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Henderson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The lefty, the 1-0. Runner on the move. Late swing, foul to the left. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And that is out of play. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Misses outside. Now 2-2. Where'd that last pitch miss?
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Manager out of the dugout. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Swings through that.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at high level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the
Now pitching for Baltimore.
back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Felix Bautista.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Westberg. Over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the White Sox.
And now Brooks Baldwin.
Hey!
Bautista, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a
That's a ball.
splitter, and he works in a slider.
And
Ball.
that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Oh, he doesn't
that
get
missed.
the call. Ball 3. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Everson Pereira.
Ha!
Up the middle, and a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Derek Hill getting ready to hit.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Henderson now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. It's the White Sox 3 and the Orioles 2. Back here on the south side, we go to the 9th. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Mountcastle needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So digging in, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Swings through that one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out. So now the DH spot, Jeremiah Jackson.
Ball.
The White Sox trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the top of the 9th. On the ground out to short. Montgomery. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.